I think forms the major component of what I call flatfoot clogging, and it heavily utilizes the Tennessee walking step. Now, before we go on, I want to mention two other excellent video resources that aren't teaching videos, but are wonderful to watch. And one is a video called Talking Feet, compiled by Mike Seeger. And the second is Ira Bernstein's bootleg video. And both those have a wide variety of flat-foot steps and styles demonstrated. Okay, with the Tennessee walking step, let me show you what it looks like at regular speed. Slow it down, and then we'll break it down from the very beginning. Here's a Tennessee walking step. We'll slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see there's no double toe as such, okay? But we get lots of sound. So this is going to be very different if you're a clogger that grew up doing double toes, but we can get it. First, I'm going to turn sideways a lot because I think that gives you a much clearer angle. And then if we do more complicated steps, I'll show it from both the side and the back. First, we're going to start with drag steps. And if you're a shuffle clogger, you've mostly done these sorts of drags before. With a silent toe. Drag, step, drags. And often we straighten both legs out like this. That looks familiar, right? Hopefully. What I want you to do in this type of drag is keep both knees slightly bent, soft, not fully extended. Don't kick this right leg, either leg out fully in the front, but keep it bent like this. Soft. Keep things bent and soft. Even when you drag, you don't fully extend. Now, you'll notice that we're not making but one sound. We're having sort of a sliding motion. The most important piece of doing the walking step correctly is to learn how to pop your toe. So if I drag step like this, with a toe pop, you'll hear two sounds. How do we do the toe pop? There are a couple ways. One I think is less strenuous than the other. You take both feet. I'll show you the least strenuous way first. First of all, if you give me a full body shot here. First of all, if you will imagine there's a string running from the top of your head to the ceiling, balance your weight between toes and heels, close your eyes, bend your legs, soften your body, and then open your eyes. You're centered. You're evenly balanced between heels and toes, and that's a very important position to be in because you're going to rock evenly between heels and toes so much in this form of dance that you can't be in a position where you're bent over looking at your feet, because where your head goes, your body will follow. Mine always has. So find your center. After you get good at this, you won't need to close your eyes, but your eyes tend to pull your body forward if you watch your feet at all. So with the centered body position now, take your weight back to your heels as you push up. Let your toes come off the floor. Now we do the opposite when we drag slide. Often we go silent, heel, silent, heel. I want you to go toe, heel, toe. Take your weight to your toes, take your weight to your heels. It's going to feel strange at first. Your toes will resist. They think they've already got this down and you're asking them to do something different and they don't like it. Okay. Once you practice enough and you can get both toes off the floor without too much trouble by pushing up with soft knees. Again, I'm not fully extended. Then you move to one foot. It's a little tougher with one foot, but if you switch speed each time by doing a drag, it'll be easier. So we'll drag, step, 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 drag, step. Good. before we get too far along, I want to show you the little more strenuous version. It gives a little different sound, and it gives you a little different style. It's a little lighter. It's not necessarily better, but it's different. On this drag, instead of pushing your weight towards your heels and letting your toe pop, you're going to propel your body forward long enough that you can bring your toe back. So this foot's going to land right under you so you can maintain your balance. Slow motion. Either one of those will work. Take the one that suits you best, and let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and. A little faster. Keep your knees soft. Let's try it to some music. 1, 2, 3, here we go. This is the first version. To add the third beat, and this is a flap. Turn sideways here. Instead of a double toe, now this is really very different for most of you. Instead of double toeing out, you're going to flap. Instead of straightening your leg and coming back, keep it bent and flap. There's a slight up and down movement, but not this kind of movement that we have in blocking. It's a little more subtle, which is another difference. In flat footers, you don't have the distinctive up and down movement. Notice I'm not kicking out. Some people talk about riding a bicycle. It doesn't quite feel like that to me, but there is a kind of a circular motion where you come up, come down, and pull it back. Now you may notice that my taps probably sound different than yours. These are single piece tap dance taps. And I'm wearing them simply to make this a little more authentic with suspenders and all. Because before the wonderful world of technology could create two-piece taps, they created single-piece or just pieces of tin or steel that people would attach to their toes and heels. So it's in line with trying to honor tradition. Now, as you flap this time, I want you to pop the toe in place. I'll do it forward first. 3 sounds. Pop, flap, step. You're going to take your weight to your heel. We will add the drag, but first I think it's a good step towards that to do it in place. And pop, flap, step. Pop, flap, step. Pop, flap, step. Important, you have 3 distinct sounds. not this. It's not where you just sort of tap it. Bring your foot up and it's one movement where you flap as you. And that's gonna. These muscles, you're gonna feel that. They're not gonna feel like you have much control over them yet, but you will as you educate them, just like you did learning the clogging double toe. So let's try it again from the side. Left foot, pop. Notice my knees stay bent. Notice the sound similar. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's the same rhythm, but a difference in style. Or style, as we say in Kentucky. Now, this time, I want us to get that toe pop by dragging, like we practiced previously. So it's going to look like this. Pop, left step. That's hard at first. Let's try it again. Slowly. Left foot drag. Pop, left step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not out like this. Keep it in tight. Let's try that with the music. Ready, here we go. Good. We're going to do it a little slower. 1, 2, 3, and. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, another way to practice that is to do a regular double step on one foot and then that Tennessee walking flat foot on the other. Looks like this. Double step, and pop step. Double step, pop, flat step, double step, pop, flat step. Switch feet. Right foot does the regular double step, pop, flat step. Okay, try a little quicker now. Both sides, you can do the Tennessee flat. Ready? And. 4 regulars. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 4 more. And flat. Pretty neat, huh? It really is. Now we're going to move on and add the 4th beat. The 4th beat is not difficult if you have the first 3 really well. But I see a lot of people trying the 4th beat when they don't have the pop, and it's a disaster. It's just a disaster. You get, well, I'm not even going to show you what it looks like. You've seen it. Take your time. Rewind the tape. We got three parts. First is the pop step. Make sure your posture's good. Weight centered. Get your speed up. It can be quite short. You don't have to come off the ground. See, 90-year-old men that can do this, they're still getting a toe pop. And you get drag 5 steps like this. They can be full range like this, or they can be short. There's not one way to do it. There's not a right way. What I want you to do is find your way, and I'm trying to show you some ways to do that. Now the 4th beat, once you've got that, occurs with the heel. If you'll listen, there's a 4th beat that's missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that 4th beat is a heel scuff that comes forward right before the toe pop. So we start with the right foot and scuff, pop, flat step, scuff, pop, flat step. Now that scuff is just a light scuff. It brings your foot up automatically, setting it in position for the flap. Ready? And. Side, as slow as I can go. Although it's harder to do slow, and it will be harder for you. So if you can get that drag, pop, flat step up to speed, then the heel's not so tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure all 4 sounds are even. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it, and this time we'll alternate with the regular double step on the left and that 4-beat Tennessee walking step on the right. Ready? And double step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster, double step. Straight sides. Start with your regular double step on the right. Double step. Let's try that with some music. Left foot, regular double steps. 2, 3, and. Now let's do straight walking steps. Okay, now you take your time and practice that well, because we're going to go on to a different breed of animal. I call this the Tennessee walking step down. Where you step down, I call this the Tennessee walking step up. And that's a very important component of Flatfoot. And so get it down and we'll do it up. This is called a Tennessee up. Named by me, just to distinguish and try to put labels on some of these steps. It's not its real name. It was done before I was born, and I don't think it was named. People just said, here's what I do, and folks copied it. So for our purposes, Tennessee up, it's the same as Tennessee down except for the fourth beat. Tennessee down goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tennessee up will go 1, 2, 3. Instead of stepping, slide from the side, and 1, 2, 3, slide. Again, 1, 2, 3, slide. Other foot, 1, 2, 3, slide. Okay, so it's going to be harder for you to do this type of toe pop, but you can easily, with some practice, 1, 2, 3, 4. What you're doing is you're scuffing, you're doing your first toe pop back, you're flapping, you've scuffed, pop, it's getting confusing, snap, crack, pop, flap, and slide. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's a nice stylistic move to take this foot out and bring it back. Rotate your hips, and it'll flat wear out your left leg if you don't switch. So let's try it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the side. With the right foot in the air. So you say, what are we going to do with this step? Well, I'll show you a lot of replacements in a minute for fancy doubles and rocking chairs and triples and so forth. But one of the most common replacements is in a similar vein to what we call the lorry step. In clogging, modern clogging, we do a lorry step like this. We do a double step, which would be the down, and then we do it up. And that lends itself to some good fast freestyle dancing. Also, you can take it behind you. Double step, double up, double step in front. And this is going to be very similar. We're going to go to Tennessee down and Tennessee up. And it'll look like this. Up, double step, double up, double step. Go forward. Pop, flap up, pop, flap down. Pop, flap up, pop, flap down. So we can do a lot of things with it. And I know that was a bit fast, so let's slow it down. And let's look at a triple. This would be a regular triple. Now, your right foot's up, and we're going to end up with our right foot up by doing a Tennessee up. Going into a lot of these Tennessee walking steps, I would suggest that you do a regular double step first. It gets you in the flow, your foot's back, and it's ready for the heel scuff. It's much more difficult to start from the standing position with the heel scuff. If you bounce to the music, you can go into it, but it's still much more awkward than following a double step. Don't forget also that any double step can be replaced with a Tennessee walking step. Any rock step can be replaced with a Tennessee up. It leaves that foot free, just like the rock step leaves that original foot free. I hope this is making sense. Let's try triple. Double toe step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's your double Tennessee up for the rock step. So up to speed, let me show you what a triple would look and sound like. A little different than this, right? And a lot more fun. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and double step. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, triple, and on the side. 1, 2, triple up, and 1, 2, triple. Here we go. 1, 2, triple. Here we go. Let's do Lori step. Starting with a double step, then a Tennessee up. Ready? And double step. 1, 2, 3 up. Double step. 1, 2, 3 up. Tennessee down. 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tennessee down. Tennessee up. Let's do the triple on the other foot. Double step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2. Triple right foot. Good. 1, 2. Right foot and the 1, 2. Right foot and. I'm going to show you a replacement for a fancy double or rocking chair. A fancy double or rocking chair is both going to will both leave you with the original foot free. So if we do a fancy, left foot's still free. If we do a rocking chair, and on the second tape I'll show you several replacements and variations. This is one that's pretty simple. You'll do a regular double step on the left, Tennessee up, Tennessee down, rock step. You can cross on that second Tennessee down like this, if you like. A little faster looks like this. And a little slower so we can practice it looks like this. Double step, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down, rock step. This time try to step crossing in the front. Double step. 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3 down. Rock step. 1, 2. Fancy double replace. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. Fancy double go. Good. Okay. We're going to move now to a few steps demonstrating a combination of the Tennessee up and the Tennessee down. Bear in mind that the second tape will be taking these same techniques, assuming that you've really worked on them, and I know you will, and done well with them, And then I'm really going to throw a lot of steps within a very short span together on the second tape, combining this style and the other two that will be following this first section. So in just a short, I'll be right back and I'll show you some fun sounding, good sounding steps. This step is a very pretty syncopated step. It's called the Tennessee Song. You're going to stomp step with your left foot and do a Tennessee down on the right. And you could wait and stomp again, but I really want you to drag before you step again. Drag, and again. So we'll do that 3 times. And then step, Tennessee down, step. Let's do the last part, which is step, 1, 2, 3, 4, step. Okay, from the beginning, 3 times. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 Step. From the side, 2, 3, and step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step. This side, 2, 3, and with the right foot now, same thing. Your right foot is free. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step. 1, 2. Left, right foot, and good. 1, 2. Left and right. And drag to go into the right. And step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Pretty, isn't it? Let's try it a little quicker. 1, 2. From the side. And a little tricky. 1, 2, left foot, and right foot. I looked at this wall and I started reading this poem. It doesn't work. 1, 2, left foot, focus. Finally to the mirror. 1, 2, 3, and now up to speed. I've had people request on my other tapes that I do this step at some point up to speed. 1, 2, 3, and side, 1, 2, 3, and okay, that's the Tennessee Song. Next step is just a good practice drill, and we're going to do a double step and a Tennessee walk again, and then a double step and 3 walks. Just a real nice practice drill. Good sounding step. 1, 2, double step and down. Again, double step, 3 downs. Again. That's 1. Now 3. And finally, next step is called Luther's step. This is from the tape Talking Feet, and there's a wonderful dancer called Luther Boyd, who's just a bit older than I am, and he does several nice steps. I borrowed one of them to show it to you. It looks something like this, but it doesn't capture Luther's style. First of all, we do a step, Tennessee up, Tennessee down, and then scuff, pop, flat with this rhythm. 1, 2, 3, and you start over. Step 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, down, heel, pop, flat. I hope you play with that and enjoy that. This next step is a variation of that practice drill. We're going to do a double step and 3 Tennessee downs. Rock step, 2 Tennessee down, rock step. Double step and 3, rock step and 2, rock step. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, rock step. 1 and 2. 1, 2, ready, 3. Great. 1, 2, 3, and. On your cue sheet, this is titled as Unknown. 1, 2, ready, and. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay. Those steps, those drills, and those techniques should get you well versed in this art of doing the Tennessee walking step with that 4-beat double toe step. It's a beautiful sounding step. It's something that once you get it, it's just as easy to replace the regular double toe step with that as it is to do the other. And to weave them back and forth makes some very pretty rhythms. I'll just do a couple steps demonstrating the change in rhythms for you. Doubles. Okay, practice those things. I'm excited that you're learning about it. We're going to go to style number 2, which is going to incorporate a heel-toe rocking motion and give us some very different sounds. Okay, gang, this is style 2, and I'm going to show you a step to another type of step comparable to the double toe step. I'm going to call it a single rock. Again, just for labeling purposes. Instead of a double step, which we've done, instead of a grand flat, which we've done, you can also get a 3-count sound like this. Now I'm going to call this a single rock. Heel clap step, 1, 2, 3. Touch with your heel and flat. The flat is just like the one you did in the Tennessee walking step. So this sounds like a double step. You don't have the up and down movement. You have legs soft and bent. So you go up and down with this. And that's a different motion altogether. So the single rock, now if we did it with a basic, we could go 1, 2, 3, rock, step, You want to try it with triples? It's not that difficult, but we're going to build on it in just a minute with some syncopations and then do a double rock, which will make things a little more complicated. Okay, next, let's do a syncopation step. That's a nice one with this single rock. And it looks and sounds like this. Nice, huh? Such little movement. Let's break it down. Do a step on the left, one single rock. Ready? Step 1, 2, 3. Now on this third one, I'm not stepping out, landing on the ball of my foot to do a step. It's like a rock step. So it's step, heel, ball. Step, heel, flat. Ball, step, step, single rock, heel flat, ball, step, step. So I'm changing it slightly. Instead of going and stepping, I'm going landing on the ball of the foot. Slowly. Step, heel flat, ball, step, step, heel flat, ball, step, step. Ready? And faster, and we can do it the other way around, starting with the right foot. It's the same step. Just reversed. Step 1, 2, 3, step. Step 1, 2, 3, step, step. Up to speed now. Triple. And go. Triple. Last time. It's worth working toward. Now a little longer syncopation step, using this single rock, would be step 1, 2, 3, step, step. Do it again. Do it again. 2 times now. Step 1, 2, 3, step, step. Step 1, 2, 3, step. 2, and step 1, 2, 3, step, step. Did you catch that? 3 single rocks in a row. Step 1, 2, 3, step, step. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, step. Ready? And two, slowly, and step 1, 2, 3, step, step, step 1, 2, 3, step, step, step 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, step. From the side, and from this side, and up to tempo, ready, and more time, 2, 3, and okay, and that concludes our section on the single rock. Take your time with it. Don't worry about the syncopations if that's not what you're interested in. But definitely get the 1, 2, 3 so that it sounds just like your regular double toe. Next up is the double rocks. Double rock. And instead of the single rock, heel toe, it's going to be heel touch, heel step. Heel flat, heel step. Let's try it. Left foot. You can see the rocking motion. Heel toe, heel step. Now it's going to take a lot of foot training for this. A lot of this sort of monotonous stuff. Might want to watch Oprah. Keep yourself entertained. Left foot. Okay, so where's all this going to take us, you say? Well, it's going to take us to things like this. Okay, so we're going to get funky like that. And a good combination is to use that step with the pitter-patter. Now what's a pitter-patter? It's not quite this single rock. Pitter-patter is something that we often refer to as a part of buck dancing, especially modern buck dancing, where you go from heel to ball. So it still has that characteristic rocking motion between heel toe. Major bent. It's not this. Okay, it's more controlled than that. Hopefully. Go as slow as you need to go to get the rhythm. Good. Okay. Now, let's try a step that goes like this. It's going to be a triple. Watch if I do a triple. Right foot's up. Right foot's up. We'll do a double step and actually land on the ball of the foot to set yourself up for the pitter-patter. This is called a pitter-patter. And then the double rock. And you've done your triple. Double ball, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel touch, heel step. Ready? And. To the side. And. Side, and again. A little faster. 2, 3, and. Ready, and. Ready, and. Ready, and. Double step. Now you're noticing I've shifted and become a little more flat-footed as I'm doing it faster and some more comfortable for me. You can try that also. Double step, heel step, heel step instead of double ball, heel ball, heel ball. Land on the flats of your feet. 2, 3, and. 1, 2, 3, and. Right foot. Left foot, and. Right foot. Let's do a series of triple with the music. Using the pitter patter. And double rock. Ready? And. I didn't do a great job there. It's difficult to go that slow. 2, 3, and. Speed more. 1, 2, 3, and. Got a little hop. Keep your knees soft. Now, I didn't really talk about this and didn't even feel it till I got going faster, but there's a little jiggle like this. You know, Grandpa, wind it up, get the motor running. Little body jiggle. Okay, up to speed with that step. 1, 2, ready, and. That's a triple. Next, let's see what we got on the drawing board here. Next is before we leave this section, style 2, let's do a fancy double replacement using that style. What we want to do is leave the same foot free that began the step. So if we do a fancy double like this, we'll do a double step and 3 double rocks. And that'll leave our left foot free. Slowly, and. Again. 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 1, 2, 3, and. So we have now learned 4 ways to do double steps. At least 3. You need 1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Together again. 1, 2, 3, and. Oh, there is another one. There is 4. I've got the Tennessee walking step. Ah! Okay, we got 5 altogether. Regular doubles. 1, 2, 3, and. Now claps. Tennessee walk. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. And the fifth one. Now, if you can get all 5 of those styles and juxtapose and intersperse and mingle those steps together, pretty sounds come out. Just doing nothing but double steps. So if you're moving around, a lot of fun, and we have one more to learn in the next section. It's going to be the 4-beat double toe that sounds like this. Instead of this, going to have this. Take a breather. We'll be right back with style 3. Now we start the third style, and it's a bit of a misnomer to call it a distinct third style, but we're not using that characteristic heel scuff flat that we use with Tennessee walking step, and we're certainly not using the rocking motion of style 2. What we're going to do mostly with this style is take the regular clogging steps of drag, slide, shuffle clogging, and try to find places to put extra beats, largely through that toe pop that we learned with the first style. And the first thing I want to show you is a delightful step that I call a 4-beat double step. You do the double toe step mechanically. I faked out my camerawoman. You do the regular double toe step mechanically the same, but you toe pop just before you insert it. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. Instead of double steps like this, we're going to do this. Isn't that pretty? Now, when you do regular double toe steps, you're straightening both legs as you double step. As you double toe, then you bend them as you step. That's not going to happen with this. It's different. You're going to toe pop, bring your right foot up, legs are bent, and then you do a double step. And your leg neither leg becomes fully extended. As this leg pulls back and pops, the other one comes forward, readying itself for the double toe step. Let's practice. Ready? And. Now you can see the importance of that toe pop we learned earlier. Let's do it to some music. 1, 2, 3, and. Let's try it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, and. Now let's let's do a double step on the left, 4 beat on the right. A little easier, huh? Give your feet a break. Regular on the right, 2, 3, and. Consecutive. Tennessee walk. Tennessee walk. And you can see those sound quite different from each other. So if we switch and do 4 beat double steps and then 4 Tennessee walks, we'll do it like this. Ready? And. The Tennessee walk, the sounds are evenly spaced. We have that little triplet, da-da-da-da, ya-da-da-da, on the top double steps. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, let's do a little combination here. Regular double step and a 4 beat on the right. Again. Again, this time with 2 4 beats in a row. Rock step. 1, 2, 3, and double step. Triple. 2 basics. 1, 2, combination. Good. 1, 2, combination, go. Left foot and. Great. Okay, next step is double step, and let's do a Tennessee walk. Looks like this. And again. And again. With 2 4 beat double toes. Tennessee walk. Let me show you what it looks like up to speed. Slowly, 1, 2, 3, and 4 beats. Isn't that nice? 1, 2, combination, go. Didn't want to move. 1, 2, combination, go. 1, 2, from the side, and. 1, 2, 3, and. That ought to give you some practice with 4 beat double toes. You can insert them anytime the music's a little slower than normal. They're tough at a fast speed. Or if you're doing a cappella, they can replace any double step. So if you're trucking around, just insert them. Find out what's pleasing to your ear. Play around with the different combinations. Next up, we're going to insert some toe pops with some drag slide combinations to give you some extra sound, and also show just a couple of different techniques to finish up the tape. Toe pops. Toe pops. Sounds like a good idea for a new product. Let's take a heel-toe combo. Which most of you are going to be familiar with, I hope. Double step, heel, slide, touch, slide, heel, slide. And that's the way I learned to do it and have taught people to do it. But if we put a toe pop in between the heel and the slide, we get this. Let's put it in front of the heel slide. Double step, pop, pop, pop. Right foot, pop, heel, slide, pop, toe, slide, pop, heel, slide. Now, watch my legs from hips down. When we do the heel-toe combo, normally we do a straightening and bending on each beat. That can't happen with this style, because with this style, you're going to have to withhold that heel until you get the toe pop. So you will go down the double step, but then it's, notice that leg's straightening, this one's still in a bent position. Legs have to work independently, not together, but other side, other foot, and now the toes. And we can also do the balls of our feet. And switch. So our heel-toe combo becomes this. Up to speed, it would look and sound like this. Let's practice it slowly with some music. 1, 2, 3, 4, double step. One more spot to get an extra sound is to do a light, not slight, heel scuff before you hit your heel. Listen. That's it. Okay. The scuff comes before the toe pop. Oh, it sounds like too much work. Try it. Ready? And one, two, ready, here we go. master. 1, 2, 3, and. And up to tempo for demonstration. Ready, and. Okay. Next, we're going to do the same step with a flapjack. Flapjacks look like this. We're going to put the toe pop right before we flap. Same technique, and practice it either with the heel toe or the ball of your foot. Get that extra sound in there. Next step is an interesting step that I've been messing around with, and I don't know that I saw anybody do it, but probably I did, just don't remember. The step sounds like this. Okay, what I want to ask you to do is to toe pop. It's hard to go slow. Pop, 1, 2, 3. Pop. First time I tried to go slow with this thing. Again. Pop, 1, 2, 3. So this foot is going. 1, 2, 3, 4. That works just a little easier than all the twisting I was trying. Again. And. Swivel out with that thing. Let's go to the left foot now. And. Now the step I want to do with it is to go double step in Tennessee up. Nice, regular double, Tennessee up, and then that little 4-beat da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Ready? And. Other way. Again, and. From the side. 1, 2, 3, and. With a little music. Here we go. And fun one to play around with. Next one's called I call it shuffle rhythm. It's inserting an extra beat with the shuffle, with the forward drag, slide, and back. Some of you might refer to these as chugs. So instead of this, we have this. Or the other foot. Just a little variation, a little more rhythm. 1, 2, 3, and shuffle. And slide. Oh boy. Alright, how do I teach this? As you slide, you pick up your right foot and then come back on the ball. Your weight's primarily on your left. This is the foot that's doing the work. So this foot is not shuffling. It's going forward, and then it's coming back with this one to give the appearance that it's dragging, but it's really not. Other foot, other side. Same thing. Slide, heel, back. Oh no, I've lost it! Works easier for me if I leave this foot that's doing the rocking slightly in front. I found it! Thought it might come back. Okay, so if you're doing a number of shuffles, you might throw that in there. Let's do 4 regulars and 4 with the right foot rocking. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Facing you. 2, 3, and right foot. With your left foot this time. From the side with your right foot. Ready? And. And from the left side. 2. Ready? And. Good. Now let's switch. We'll do 4 on the right, 4 on the left. Ready? And. Just a little variation. So you're out there tooling around. So I go, what are you doing over there? And you say, I don't know, I'm just mixed up. 1, 2, other side, and. Okay, enough of that stuff. What else do I have here? A 6th way of doing kind of a double toe step, at least a double toe step rhythm. This was our 5th. And here's another. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. You're going to hop, heel, step, starting with your left foot, and then right. It's just a heel dig and step. And then you start to do this. This is where it gets to be fun. Heel hop, heel step. and then something really strange. Okay, what are we doing? Let's see. Let's do 4 singles. And 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and. Good. Now what was the strange thing I was doing? Let's see. First hop is in. Okay, that's just messing around there. So, what do you do with all this stuff? Well, I don't put most of this in routines because most people doing routines primarily aren't interested in this kind of footwork, or that really don't want to work that hard at it. It takes some practice. What you do is you dance to music with it. It could be a live band. Doesn't have to be. It could be freestyling. It could be at a bluegrass concert. It can be turning it on in your living room and cutting the rug. It's music to dance by. What I've tried to do is pull together some different styles. Now, you don't see anybody, including me, who does all of these styles at one time. Usually what people settle on are 2 or 3 variations and combinations, and they do those and then build a few things around that. But usually somebody will favor 1 or 2 of the styles that I've shown so far. So take what you like the best. Take what fits you the best. Take what looks and sounds the best to you. You know, we all have different bodies, different makeups, and certain steps are going to fit you better than me, and vice versa. So play around with them. Try to get some good traditional music. Stevens and Carrie's a lot of, in fact, they own Rouse Records. Lots of instrumentals. They have the Thunderbird label as well. I gave you their number earlier, 1-800-722-8040. And also, Perry's Place carries a wide selection of records, and his number is 1-800-882-3262. And if you have any trouble with this tape, or something you just don't understand, you think we can handle it over the phone, and we might be able to, call me at 502-863-6667. Now let me talk a little bit about the second tape that's coming up, Flatfoot II. It's going to take your Tennessee walking steps, your heel rock motions, your 4-beat doubles, your gallops, the toe pops. It's going to take those together, plus a variety of other combinations, things that I don't know where to put them, but they're neat steps. And we're going to show, I'm not sure, but we've got about, I think, 40 steps, 45 steps on that next tape. So if you feel like you've got the fundamentals, go for that tape. We're going to not spend too much time on any step, but we will show it slowly, and then we'll show you what it looks like fast. And there are bound to be a few steps that you'd like to add to what you do. You honor me by purchasing the tape and by learning from me. I hope I've been of help to you. Next time you see Janet, my camera person, and my spouse, give her some thanks. She's working hard. She's got a crick in her neck from focusing that camera. And the next time I see you at a convention or a workshop or a dance, come up and say hi and tell me that you saw me on tape. We'll trade some steps. Thanks a lot.